Mexican cuisine, it makes me feel like it's bringing everyone to the table, you know, bringing your family to sit together, share the food once with the others. The essence that I want to express in our cooking is to share. It's a very cultural cuisine. We have a very big place, it's called Arena Mexico. And if you go outside of the wrestling match, you will find street food places. And you will find the tacos, you will find the quesadillas, you will find all the food that we serve here. And here in El Santo, we try to stick to the wrestling culture. It's colorful, it's fun, it's a lot of high-flying movements, it's people jumping around in the ring, you know. And for me, being part of that culture and being able to represent what Mexican cuisine in another part of the world that is not Mexico is such a great honor. Guys, this is Chef Daniel from El Santo. I invite you to come, try our Mexican food, try our Mexican ambience. You will have the best time of your life, I promise you. Arroy magma? Hello guys, welcome to El Santo. Today we are going to do some cooking, okay? Come with me. We are going to make 3 dishes. These are one of the most asked in El Santo. The first one is going to be the quesabirria. That is a dish from northern part of Mexico. So we start with the beef. We have short rib and beef cheeks in here. These are cooked around 6 hours in the broth, so it's a very slow cook, but we try to keep all the flavors of the beef inside, right? So now we made it a little bit crispy, so you have some bite when you have it in your taco, right? Here is our special mix of cheeses. House secret, top secret. So we have our flour tortillas. It's a butter flour tortilla. Yeah? Yeah, we have, in El Santo, we have Mexican food, but we use Mexican food for all the country. North part, central part, and south part of Mexico. So, okay, we have already very crunchy our quesabirrias. We're about to finish, guys. Almost done. I know you want to try, but not yet. Okay, now we have our broth here. Hot, spicy, full of flavor broth. Some coriander, some red onions. Beautiful, huh? And there we go, guys. This is our most selling item, I think. The beef quesabirrias in El Santo. Just a couple of slices of lime and we're done. The translate of El Santo is the saint. In Mexican wrestling culture, we all know El Santo. He even has some movies in Mexico. You can search from El Santo versus the mummies or El Santo against the vampires. And he has these super old black and white movies where El Santo is the protagonist, you know. And here in El Santo, we try to stick to the wrestling culture. We have a very big place, it's called Arena Mexico. It's where the professional wrestling matches happens. And if you go outside of the wrestling match, you will find street food places. And you will find the tacos, you will find the quesadillas, you will find all the food that we serve here. We try to bring the concept and the ambience of being in a wrestling match. We are going to do chicken alambre. In El Santo we have beef alambre, we have chicken alambre, and we have a vegetarian alambre. The alambre it's a popular dish in Mexican taquerias. Usually you can go on any taqueria in Mexico and you will find this dish. And you have to eat it with tortillas, cheese, and the bacon and the bell peppers. Okay, guys? We add our seasoning powders, salt, some black pepper. So now we add our chicken. We use ground chicken, and we're going to do a dash of Maggi sauce, okay? It's so good, man. This one is one of my favorite ones. We add our cheese, our special secret cheese. A lot of people come thinking that Mexican cuisine is Tex-Mex, and they come looking for big burritos, and they come looking for the loaded nachos with a lot of stuff, and that's not what we serve in Mexico. We have a lot of techniques that makes our cuisine very authentic, very traditional, and here in El Santo we serve the most authentic. Well, all the chiles we use in El Santo are Mexican chiles, are imported from Mexico. All the dry chiles, the morita, the chipotle, chile ancho, chile guajillo, all of those are Mexican imported, so we use authentic Mexican flavors. And as well, the corn we use for making the tortillas is also imported from Mexico. Those two ingredients makes us different from other places because not everyone is able to that similarity of flavors in Thailand. The last one we are going to make today is ceviche maya. Ceviche maya.
Ceviche Maya.
Exactly, ceviche maya. You know the Mayas? It was like a big civilization. Ceviche is a dish from Latin America. It's a lot of places they say they invented it. The original one is from Peru, I think. But in Mexico, we have been eating ceviche since long time back. Right, so here we are using fresh sea bass. We're going to let it sit with a little bit of lime juice, salt, black pepper, and hondashi. Hondashi is like a fish powder for making soups and stuff. Okay, so we let it sit for a couple minutes here. Just let it cook with the lime, the salt. It's going to accelerate the process of cooking the fish, okay? I started cooking really young, around 6-7 years old. I was already in the kitchen because my mom and my dad, they both used to work in a restaurant, right? So since I was a kid, I started looking how people cook, how people do all the operations in a restaurant. My grandmother always told me, when you make a sauce, you have to stir it 50 times so you're sure that all the ingredients are well mixed. So I remember as a kid stirring the sauce and counting in my head like 1, 2, 3 until 50, and then she told me, and now 50 backwards. And then I go again spinning 50 times to the other side. We used to make the little dough balls together. We used to make the little tortillas together. I think I got captured by the kitchen since I was very young, right? I started working in the kitchen, in a professional kitchen when I was 14 years old. And I started as a dishwasher. I started washing plates, washing pots. And I think starting in this position, it took me where I am right now, because I started since the lowest position in a kitchen, and I start going through all the areas in the kitchen. Yes, one time I was working in Mexico and the opportunity to come and open a restaurant in Bangkok, and I took it with the owner of the place, and he told me like, I want to do this in Bangkok. I think you are the right chef to do it, so come aboard. And now here we are in Thailand. So now we have our fish a little bit cooked with the remaining lime and salt pepper juice. This is all the flavor right here. We are going to use it in the final dish, right? With our Maya sauce. Our Maya sauce is a mix of habanero, beetroot, and coconut milk. So it has a little bit of Thai essence on it. I love this moment when I cook something for someone. When they have the first bite and I see the faces, like, you know, the face like, this is good, you know? That makes me feel like it worth everything. That's my favorite part of making food for someone. All the menu, that's the food I like to eat, and that's the food I like to share with Thai people. I always say to my wife that Thailand is like the Asian Mexico. It's very similar because the traffic is exactly the same. The people is always very nice. You need help, Mexican people will help you. And I feel exactly the same in Thailand. I have neighbors where I live, and all of them are very kind, very polite. They try to help you with everything they can, right? For me, it's like the most heartwarming things in Thailand. That people really cares about the foreigners. People really like grab you and make you feel part of the culture of the country. And for me, it's amazing, man. All my time in Bangkok has been really, really a nice time. Yes, I want to live here forever.